Oh man, we need to talk about Algorand. This is the project which is up 15% here today as many other altcoins struggle to move. What is going on here on Algorand? Is this a project which can 10x, 100x from here? Is it a project I'm actively holding or buying? I'm going to break it down and a lot more, guys. Smash up the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. As you can see, this project is up 78% in a matter of days. We're talking 11 days here. This project has moved 80%. Are we sleeping fundamentally on Algorand? Has it been flying low under the radar? Well, if you guys have been following this channel, you will know I posted a lot of videos on Algorand in the last cycle. Throughout the bear market, this was a project which absolutely got slammed. You can see here, just like, of course, all altcoins got slammed, but Algorand particularly really became lifeless for a lot of that bear market. But the reality is, it doesn't matter what happens in a bear market, right? All that really matters is what can you maximize in a bull market and where can the price go? I'm going to break down my predictions on where I think Algorand can reach. In full transparency, I do hold Algorand. If you guys want to trade or buy Algorand spot, you can check out the links in the description to Bybit, to Mexi, to BITFLEX, the exchanges which support this channel. You'll get some amazing bonuses for doing so. Check those links out in the description. So big, powerful day here on Algorand. Now, one of the shortcomings, similarly to like how we cover off Phantom on this channel, which we've seen with Algorand, is their kind of weakness in some of the marketing aspects. Now, granted, they've got a really strong community, right? The community on Twitter, on X, on the different Discord groups for Algorand is very, very strong. But has it caught the imagination of the lay person? Not quite yet, right? And when you're coming up against very steep competition in the layer one space, which includes the likes of Solana, Ethereum, Avalanche, Near Protocol, and all these guys, what is going to make you stand out is really, really good marketing, really, really good partnerships, and top tier use cases. Like use cases which people like you and I could just get instantly and be like, I want to use Algorand because that app, that dApp is so hot. It's so good. I need to be using it. And that is where, for me, Algorand has fallen a little bit short. Nonetheless, I've been DCing in Algorand. I've been buying Algorand. I've been holding Algorand for many years now because of the premise I have to do with its tech. Just like Phantom, the tech on Algorand is first class, right? Absolutely first class. You know the founder was Silvio Micali, who was one of the greatest minds in early crypto. You know the team is led very well. The instant finality, the proof of stake consensus mechanism, you know, there's so many different things we've covered off. I'm going to link up a video so you guys can go watch, you know, a full breakdown I've done on this video dating back. But this is a really solid project. And so the question now is going to be, can they capitalize on this bull market? And so far, we're seeing early signs that they're looking to do so. I mean, take a look at this. So liquidity inflow into Algorand has grown by more than 250% this year. More than 5.6 million transfers with ALGO token in February alone. Stable coins have been flowing into the platform, and you know you're seeing really good stats here. That's really positive, right? If you take a look here, we can also see that there's other things going on. You could take a look at their Twitter. You can see many good projects being retweeted. I mean, look at this one here. The day has now come. You can protect your real-world assets globally with our revolutionary Web3. You can now insure your electronic items, right? All linked on the blockchain with Algorand. So we are starting to see some exciting apps being built. The question is, will this be reflected in price? Well, when you want to look at whether a project can 10x, whether it can 100x, what's the first thing we need to do? You need to look at the tokenomics, right? You need to look at the market cap. You need to look at the tokenomics. And this is, again, one of the things I did in the early days to take a look at Algorand and say, do the tokenomics stack up? And if we take a look at it right now, Algorand is the 57th coin on coin market cap. It was flipped a couple of hours ago by Bonk, a meme coin, which was sitting at $1.8 billion, right? So we're talking $1.8 billion in market cap. Again, to put it into perspective, Floki is sitting at $1.8 billion. If I keep going up, you're going to see other meme coins, right? You're going to see the likes of Pepe sitting at 3 billion, almost double. Dog with Hat, 3.3 billion, double Algorand's market cap, right? Keep going up. You'll see the big boys, Shiba, 15 billion, right? So this is all to say that, look, there's many other projects valued much higher than Algorand. So if you're looking at a 10x on Algorand, you're asking for $18 billion in valuation. And $18 billion in valuation puts you right here at Cardano size. But it's important to note that you're not asking for it to be Cardano size relatively. You're asking for it to be 18 billion in a bull market where Bitcoin's gone higher, Ethereum's gone higher, Cardano will be 10x from where it is right now. And then you're asking, can Algorand be 18 billion in that bullish market at the peak of a bull run? And my argument to that is yes, I think Algorand, if they can deliver well, is worth a good bet in the portfolio. I feel like this is a project which can, if they get their act together, they can deliver that 10x. Now, if we take a look at where we're sitting now, you're sitting at this kind of 22 cents mark. You can see, ignore all the lines, but the Fibonacci golden ratio sits at 1.6 to $1.7. So for me, that's a really good risk to return, right? Buying at 22 cents, 1.6 to 1.7, just to get back to the Fibonacci golden pocket, not to get to all-time highs. If you get to the all-time highs, let's ignore that big wick. Let's use, the kind of levels here, $2.5. Again, really nice, right? You're looking at more than a 10x there just for it to get to previous all-time highs. And then if you want to be more ambitious, you can say, okay, what if it gets to the Fibonacci golden extension? $3.9 to $4, right? Buying for 22 cents, getting yourself to $4. You're talking a 20x here on Algorand. So when I look at this, I'm going, okay, this is a good risk to reward. How much more downside is there here on Algorand? Not much. Right? Not much more downside here on Algorand to be had. The question now is, what about the tokenomics? And the tokenomics are sound. Again, I would not be detailing a project if I didn't think the tokenomics were sound. If you take a look at here, market cap 1.8 billion, volume is 33%, which is good. But look at this. Total supply of Algorand is 10 billion tokens, right? Of those tokens, 8.1 billion are already in circulating supply. So you already have 81%. And I think a lot of people overlook this metric when they're investing in an altcoin. So the fully diluted market cap is only 2.2 billion. Very, very important. Go compare some of the other layer one competitors. Right? Go in the coin market cap and look at some of these other layer one competitors and click into them. Take a look at their circulating supply. Look at Avalanche. Avalanche, whilst it's showing to be at a market cap of 14 billion, really the fully diluted market cap is 26 billion. And so you can see that's an advantage for Algorand. So you've got to keep that in mind when you're looking at risk to reward when you want to hold a project in your portfolio. So for me, Algorand continues to hold a place in my portfolio. Am I super bullish on it? I wouldn't say so. I think they've got a lot of work to do in terms of their marketing. I think there are a couple of killer use cases away, but the tech is really, really good. And if the marketing team can figure it out, if the dApps can come on board at the right time, if they can figure out just how to capture a little bit of excitement in the market, similar to how a Solana can do, similar to how meme coins do, right? What is it meme coins can do? They're not, dead communities. They're amazing communities which capture the imagination of people. Now, if something with great tech like Algorand can capture the imagination of people and you glue those two things together, you have an unstoppable layer one solution. And that's what the future needs to be for Algorand. Whether they can achieve it or not depends on the team, depends on the team executing, depends on great dApps being built. So there you have it, guys, my breakdown on Algorand, pumping nicely here. But the question is, can we get that 10x? Let me know in the comments. Are you holding Algorand? Comment below. I hold Algorand. If you hold Algorand, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.